Pro Henis, do you have any tips for new YouTubers? I can share a little bit of advice. I'm not a YouTube expert, but I have been doing it for a little while. And so I've got some advice just for starters, people who are just starting out. I used to give the advice that like consistency is the biggest thing, right? Because that's going to help with the algorithm. If you're uploading like once a day, that's ideal. Even if you can only do like once a week, that's better than uploading super inconsistently. And my main reason for saying that was because I thought the algorithm was really important. You really got to know how to play the algorithm. And if you don't, then you're just going to lose. But the more I've thought about it, the algorithm really doesn't like anybody when you first start. You're kind of missing the point of what I think it means to be a YouTuber if you're focusing on just the algorithm. What I'm starting to recommend to people now who are just starting out is literally just throw yourself into making content. Because if you're just starting out, odds are you're not great at commentating. You're going to cringe at the sound of your own voice when you first listen back to your recording. And that's fine. Everyone thinks it's weird to hear their voice for the first time. Maybe you need time to develop a skill of talking and playing at the same time, or figuring out how to structure your videos or how to edit your videos. That's really important too. And so I think the biggest thing is if you're really passionate about YouTube, right? If it's really something that you want to do and you're super into it, then I would just simply start making content. Just throw yourself into the video creation process and make as many videos as you want right off the bat. And maybe go really hardcore for like a week, make a ton of videos, and then take a month-long break. Or maybe if you don't want to make videos and you want to be a live streamer, I think the same thing sort of applies, where you just got to kind of throw yourself into it. Yeah, so I know it's not like an extremely satisfying answer, but simply throwing yourself into the YouTube process, making videos, getting good with making thumbnails. Thumbnails are really important. If you know how to make a good title and a good thumbnail, then you'll really be successful on YouTube. But again, that's assuming that your content is really good, right? Because you want people to obviously click on your content, and then after they click on it, be impressed. So you want to be making good quality videos. And your videos are not going to be good right off the bat when you first start. They're going to be literally so horrible. That's the beauty of it. Everybody starts somewhere. Like Mr. Beast's videos were not as good in his first week of doing YouTube than they are now. So if you have a true passion for making content on YouTube and you really enjoy the process of making yourself a better creator with each video, you're not going to become a pro in week one, right? Just start making videos and try to improve one little thing about your videos or your streams every single time you go live, whether you're tweaking your audio quality or fixing your camera quality, maybe using a different filter. I think that's really what separates a successful YouTuber from a non-successful YouTuber. A lot of times too, if you're trying to figure out what your voice is going to be, you don't really know how to commentate, or you don't really know how to talk and live stream, or you don't know what you should talk about. I would just sort of talk and imitate other YouTubers that I watched when I first started my YouTube channel, and Syndicate was the person who inspired me. So I would, make jokes like him. If you go back to my early videos, I talked a lot like Syndicate, and over the years I changed, my personality a little bit depending on who I was really watching at the time. Like I remember I turned a lot into Tim the Tap Man for a little while, and I got really into, I was watching Gogla for a little while, so I imitated him. And you never want to like carbon copy somebody else, but you want to sort of use them as a guide maybe to figure out how you want to behave or act on stream. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, sort of taking a little piece from everybody's book who you enjoy watching. While the algorithm and being, smart with YouTube and treating it like a business, because it is really as much of a business and an art to learning the algorithm and being sort of like your own brand manager as it is to making good content. Like making good content is a really great place to start, but it's not everything, unfortunately. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crappy content out there on YouTube that gets a lot of attention, but there's a lot of really good content on YouTube too. So if you can learn how to master both of those things, make really good titles, really good thumbnails, you know how to tag your video as well, you learn a little bit about the search engine, the algorithm, and how it all works. You can get to learn a lot about that just from imitating other YouTubers and sort of the tags that they use and the way that they title their videos. Isn't it easier for wealthier people to make videos on YouTube? That's assuming you're somebody like Mr. Beast and your videos rely on you having a lot of money. You can definitely up the quality of your videos by having more money, right? Like a better camera, a better microphone. If you have better internet, you can stream at a higher quality. But the quality in terms of the entertainment value that you provide, that really all comes down to you. That's what I love about being a YouTuber too. Literally the barrier to entry for cost is so low. If you have a camera and an internet connection, you can start sharing your story. So it's so cool. I seriously advise anybody, like if you've ever had an urge to start a YouTube channel, just start one. Literally, just make a YouTube channel. It's so fun. And try it out for a little while. Go as fast or as slow as you want right off the bat. And don't worry about the algorithm. Like I was talking about earlier, just worry about making content that you really enjoy. Treat every video you upload sort of like a job interview. Because every video you upload, it's going to be the first video that someone sees of yours. That's something else important to remember too. Your first video is going to be someone else's first impression of you. So, put as much effort into every video that you make as possible. Put as much effort in as you can, and I guarantee you'll see results. So I know that's not really like, clear cut defined, like, hey, use this tag in your videos and you'll get famous. But I really believe like if you've got a passion for YouTube and you put a lot of work into it and you don't give up, that's the other thing too. There's going to be a lot of days when your channel doesn't do well, or you see other people people performing better than you and you're like, ah, I can't do this, I suck. I didn't make any money off of my channel for the first 3 years that I did it because it was just a hobby. So if you start off with a mindset of, I just want to be one of those guys, and you don't just look at it as a cash grab, you just want to be somebody who can make entertaining gaming content or entertaining vlogs or whatever it is, then just start it and go for it and enjoy the ride. Because I can tell you from experience, the journey of getting to whatever your goal is way more fun than actually getting to your goal. You're going to enjoy the ride and the come up a lot more than actually getting to wherever your goal is in your head. So just enjoy it. I can almost guarantee you that if you make good, high quality content and you do that consistently over a period of time, and you're also smart with your titles and your thumbnails, and again, all that stuff happens gradually. But if you truly put in the effort and you're really making good content, then I can almost guarantee you'll see success. It's really hard to be a really, really good YouTuber and not get the success and recognition that you deserve. But again, it may not happen just overnight, so you've got to stick with it for sure. Because it definitely gets easier to get more views the more subscribers you have and the longer you've been around, right? Listen, YouTube's really inspiring because if you look at the top creators, it's amazing where this career can take you. And the game is over. So yeah, there's my advice. As long as you've got the right intentions and you want to start YouTube for the right reasons, you'll see success. And you won't even have to think about whether or not you're starting it for the right reasons. You'll know. Like, I remember I was obsessed with watching Syndicate at the end of every single day in the library in high school. I would watch his Survival Island Minecraft series. I would watch his Race to Prestige in COD 4, and I loved his zombies videos and streams. He made it look so fun. And I was like, hey, that looks really fun, what he's doing. I want to try that. I want to try just making videos of myself playing games. And when I first started, I didn't even have commentaries in my videos. I advertised my channel as like, come watch me if you want no voice or no commentary or no overlay or face cam in your videos. You just want straight gameplay, which of course nobody wanted, but it sounded, you know, that did make a lot more sense back in like 2013. And that's just because I was scared to put my voice out there. And then I remember the first time I did a commentary, I wish I still saved that video. First time I ever put my voice out there on the internet, someone commented, it was like, you've got a great commentating voice. That one comment gave me so much confidence to keep doing commentating. Is it okay to post a little bit of everything, like gaming one video, then the next just post something random? Or should you just post one thing? You're talking about like one genre of content? It kind of depends on who you are. I have, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who their one channel will be for like one specific game or one specific thing. If you're really good at entertaining people, then you can probably just make whatever content you want on your channel and just keep it like all gaming. But I wouldn't necessarily try to do vlogs on that channel. But again, that's more of like the businessy side of YouTube. At the very beginning, if your first 5 videos are like a gaming video, then a vlog, then a podcast highlight, and then you posting some funny meme that you edited, just start posting stuff that you truly enjoy. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to worry about all that extra stuff. If you just want to make entertaining content, just do your best with that. Just have fun with it. Don't worry too much about all the big picture business stuff, because if you're just starting out, it's not like you really have to worry about, you know, losing viewership or losing subscribers for something. Just enjoy it. Okay, so anyways, finally, that's the end of my rant. So go freaking make a YouTube channel, man. Just go do it. Go do it. What are you waiting for? Literally go do it. It's free. It's free. And the sky is the limit. There's so much you can do. Go become the next PewDiePie. Now I'm done.